Okay, okay, sorry. That was a slight delay. Um, I was typing out a thing for a thing I'm working on. Have I mentioned that I'm working on a game? I don't know if anybody knows that yet. Um, but I'm doing some writing for like an indie game that a friend is making. And it's a lot of fun. I've been a while since I've gotten a chance to do like some good creative work like that. So it's fantastic. Good morning. It is Sunday, December 17th, night 6 of Hanukkah, I think. The 12th would have been the first night, so yes, night 6. I can count. And welcome to UnKaged Fury, the stream where I play nostalgic old video games that I did not get to play when they were brand new, and we see if they hold up to the nostalgia, to the hype. Um, I am Kyla Fury, aka Cage Tiger, and we've been playing Super Mario Sunshine. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember a lot of what happened last time. Um, I think I forgot to cut the VODs, so I should probably, like, write myself a note or something to make VODs. But, oh, I'll put it in my notes for the podcast, because I know I'm going to be looking at those later. So, don't forget to edit the VODs. Okay. Yeah, we did some stuff. It's platforming, which means it's hard. But that's okay. I'm bad at it, and it's fun watching people be bad at things, right? Good morning, Jetlag. Welcome to the stream. There it is. Dolphin. Yeah, so yeah, I was just saying I don't remember what the heck we even did last time. I know the time before that I fought a giant Bowser robot. And we discovered that oh, I got Yoshi last time. That's right, I got Yoshi. Um, and bye bye. Um, I got Yoshi and I got onto the roof. And there was like a special level in the roof, and I think I did not pass it. But I guess we'll try again. Oh no, I remember I save scummed a bunch. That was a thing too. Good morning, Pummel Horse. Good to see you. How's everybody enjoying the winter? Are you guys on break yet? I'm not on break until like end of next week. Um, but yeah, I have been doing some Hanukkah cooking though. Um, so I have been I made latkes, and then I made matzo ball soup, and I'm gonna make latkes again tonight because I have some friends coming over and they didn't get to have latkes when I made latkes before, so you gotta make latkes again. Because latkes are delicious because you get to basically have hash browns for dinner, and who doesn't love that? Potatoes are the best. For anybody who doesn't know me, I love potatoes. Potatoes are my favorite. Anything potatoes. Baked potatoes, mashed potatoes, french fries. I am all about potatoes. Anyway, let's play a game. Let's do a thing. How do we do the thing? It's only been a week since I've done this, and yet somehow, I feel like I've forgotten all of it. I don't even know. There we go. Oh, nope, not, there we go. My matzo ball soup is perhaps a slightly atypical matzo ball soup. Um, I basically use this, like, Asian, shiitake mushroom broth that, I don't know if it's even Asian. It's just literally shiitake mushrooms. And so I use this broth that I use otherwise that's, like, basically my family's vegetarian equivalent of, like, chicken noodle soup. Because it's like a comforting, like, hey, you're sick, feel better type soup. So, I basically do that. Alright, I gotta go get Yoshi. Where the Yoshi? You was spotted on a rooftop somewhere. His egg. There's the egg. The pineapple comes back for whatever reason. Yeah, so I take that broth that is my, like, family's comfort food broth, and then I just add matzo balls to it. So, like, it's not that, it's not that exciting. Well, except that the original soup base is super delicious, so that's exciting. That's such a coincidence, jet lag. I use a lot because it's an excuse to eat sour cream. But we do also have applesauce. We're going to have applesauce and sour cream and ketchup for those who want it. But I like sour cream a lot. And, yeah, potatoes are a good excuse to eat sour cream. So, it's two things I love. You want a pineapple. Can I just pick you up? No. There are some pineapples in here. Got a pineapple to feed to the Yoshi. Boo. I can do better. I did it before on the first try. I keep bumping into the lip of that building. There we go. No! Yeah, so, I don't know if I've talked about this on stream before, but I essentially grew up in a commune. It was like a Hindu religious retreat in rural Pennsylvania. So because it was Hindu, it was very much like you know, vegetarian dining on the campus. Vodkas and applesauce are both great names for pets. Yeah, so we I can't do the backwards jump, can I? No, I have to do the forwards jump. So because we lived on the campus there, and they had like a dining hall, and it was Hindu, so like it was a vegetarian dining hall. So I just grew up eating vegetarian food pretty much. And my parents were vegetarian while we lived there. And then when they left, they went back to eating meat. Like, they had been, you know, grown up as meat eaters, they went back to eating meat. But I, who had not grown up eating meat and had no desire to, like, try or start eating meat because it didn't smell appetizing to me because I just wasn't used to eating it, I just remained a vegetarian. So if I'm not vegetarian for, like, you know, moral or social or even really health reasons. I guess arguably health reasons. That's right. I'm trying to kill a bunch of manta rays. I forgot all about the manta rays. Yeah, so I am going to do what I did the first time, which is, like, actually clear up some of this before I go, and wake up the mantas, just so it's a little easier for me to, get around once they're here. But I won't be as thorough as I was last time. So yeah, I mean, I do think it's good to be, it's arguably health reasons, because at this point I don't know if, like, my body could even digest meat properly because it's just never been used to it. And I know some people who, like, were meat eaters and then switched to vegetarianism for a bit and then go back to eating meat, complain that they have, like, some real bad digestion problems for a while. So I don't know if, like, I even can eat meat at this point. But I mean, don't get me wrong, it is, like, good for the environment and good for like sustainability of the future and things like that. So like there are plenty of good reasons to be vegetarian. It's just I'm like, it would be disingenuous of me to claim any of those reasons because it's just habit at this point. Squirrel? Where's Squirrel? Squirrels are cute. What about squirrels? Did I tell you I almost made an RPG about a squirrel? And when I say almost, it was scoped as part of a project where I was going to write a paper and make a game, or prototype a game. And in the end, I only had time to write the paper, so I really didn't almost make it at all. But I had planned to. And it was going to be called Acornus, and it was going to be about a chipmunk on a college campus who is like a knight and is fighting an evil squirrel, an evil campus squirrel. Yeah, Legend of Acornus is gonna be the title, and it was some pretty cute ideas. There was gonna be like a little mouse dragoon, and in honor of Freya from Final Fantasy IX, and there was gonna be God, I think he was also a chipmunk. There was there's like a little, like, sorcerer critter. I think the mouse, the dragoon mouse, was gonna ride a hedgehog. It's gonna be super cute. Oh. Yeah. I do change topics. What did I change topics to? To/from? I was just talking about my growing up at the Institute and how that led to me being a vegetarian. What did I change to? Or did I change to that from something else? Listen, I'm not... There's a set of things you have to do when you stream. You gotta play a game, and you gotta talk. And there's a third thing. Normally when you talk, you also like have a meta thinking level about what you're saying and the thread of the conversation so far. And like what you should say next and where you should go and what you were talking about. But I can only do 2 of those 3 things at once. So I cannot follow the thread of the conversation and talk and play the game. So you're just going to get me talking and playing the game and not following the thread of the conversation. They didn't work at this... I mean, they did work at the center, but they worked at the center because people worked at the center in order to stay there. It's called the Himalayan Institute. And it... it was more of like they came there for spiritual enlightenment, right? Because it was less like overtly, like it was theoretically Hindu in nature, but it was more for people who were like seeking spirituality and like wanting to learn about themselves in a spiritual way or whatever. And you know, my parents were really into that at one point in their lives, and so they came to this place. And my dad was a yoga instructor. My mom eventually, I think she, to pay her way through there, worked in the kitchens there. But yeah, mostly, you know, they were just living there. And it was actually a great place to grow up. There was a Montessori school on the campus where I went to like preschool, kindergarten, and first grade. There was... Alright, let's actually start this crazy adventure here. There was like... It was like a self-contained campus. So if like the little gaggle of kids who are, you know, the kids of the residents, could just like wander around together and like explore and do stuff, and everyone knew who we were because it was like a tiny, tight-knit community, so they could just like shepherd us back towards our parents if we looked like we were getting lost. Who's that like boo-hooing in the background there? Did he say that gossamer thing? Menta, menta, menta ray. Wait, why was that not working? You're supposed to separate? There you go. I believe we decided that this was like an okay strategy. Except, of course, that runs out. Ow. Full health. Let's go pursue some little mantis. Oh, come on, just jump, just jump. There we go. Maybe the trick is I shouldn't, like, just go until my water stops. I should, like, have a controlled stop so I know where I'm gonna land. That's probably a good call. Problem is, how am I gonna get any of these tiny ones? Uh-oh. Now they're all after me. Did I manage to get them to all be tiny pink ones? Well, this is further than I got last time, from what I remember. Ow. freight, but... Shit. Let's see, goddamn thing. There we go. Know where you're gonna land. It's important. Okay, having them chase you is a super important part of this mission because you would not fucking be able to catch these things otherwise. Ah, fuck. Okay, I need to always know where I'm gonna land. I can't just hold down on that thing. Whew. I think that solves the problem of me, like, because I usually just run out and then I fall and I don't have a clear landing space. So I need to always try and land before I run out of water. Like, land on purpose, not because you have to. That's what's gonna get me through this. Hey, Skug! Hey, Skug, how far did you get in our podcast game? Because I only managed to play like an hour and a half of it. But I still want to podcast on it, but I want to be sure that that's like a representative sample. Probably not be doing this because I should actually be saving the coins for when I need them, but it's also good to not have everything be completely gooped. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so I guess we just have to... Kelso said she didn't finish either, although she ended up like looking up a guide and reading about the parts she didn't get to. So we have to decide, like, whether we want to podcast on it. I'm okay podcasting with what I completed, because I somehow don't feel like the rest of it is going to be substantially different, and I want to get to our next game before we all leave for, like, break and stuff. So, I don't have that weird sound. Ah, so there is a sound that someone can say sometimes in the background, but apparently last time I just hit a thing on the exact time when it was looping that sound. Yeah, we played In Verbis Virtus, which is it is a game where you are a sorcerer, spellcaster person, and the goal is, the gimmick is that you are able to cast spells with your voice. So you like have a microphone and you like say things. Look at that! I changed in midair. That was great. I wonder if the decision to make the little tiny pink mantis chase you came out of playtesting. Like, I wonder if that was, like, originally that wasn't there, and then... they, like, realized that it was impossible to go around and, like, track down every one of the little... Land because you want to, not because you have to. And then they like are like, okay, well, what if we just change it so that you don't have to go out and seek all of the little baby ones? See, when I intend to land... Oh, I'm out of water. That's why. When I intend to land, I almost always land safely. And when I don't intend to land, I almost never land safely. except now, apparently. Maybe I spoke too soon. No, oh, come on. I landed that one. Oh, kind of misjudged that a little. I wonder if they sort of like naturally, if the mid-sized ones naturally swarm towards you before then, just in a less obvious way. Cool. We got to pink stage. These pine trees, or these palm trees, these palm trees are also not helping my... Oh, come on. Jesus Christ. Can we not have knockback for a second? Harder to jump out of the water, and these palm trees keep blocking my view. Shit. Because you want to, not because you have to. Nope. Damn it. Ah! Whew. Okay, jet lag. Yeah, I can do that a little bit, Ryan. By the way, good morning. Except that, like, you really have to chase them down, the little ones. If you're going to do that, and they're faster, so they're a lot more difficult to do that with. It's much easier to get the big ones, and then the little ones just follow you. Okay. Alright, we're going to try this without any wiping of the goop. Okay, little wiping of the goop beforehand, but without a ton of wiping of the goop beforehand. I'd love to do, like, voices for little things like that. That Gossamer Ghoul. The Gossamer Ghoul is a good name. Yeah, there are coins on tops of the trees, but I don't know how to get up that high very well. Like, I don't think I could do that in the heat of the moment. I didn't land because I couldn't find a good spot to land. Land? Ow. How did that hit me? I was in the air. Jump! Jump, Mario. Don't just swim. Oh, for fuck's sake. This water is apparently too deep to jump in. Wow, that was terrible. So that I don't have to keep getting Yoshi again, I'm gonna, like, every time I go back here, I'm gonna get that one up that I know where it is. A little bit of a detour, but that will be my relaxation slash punishment for losing. Okay, so I also clearly need to get into the lower area as soon as possible. Because I'm bad at hanging, like the water in that top area is too deep. Like it's bad for my strategy, so. If I game over, they make me do the Yoshi thing again to open up that pineapple area, which, like, is just busy work. I guess so is getting the 1-ups, but... Alright, here we go. Manta, 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 manta. I think if I tried really hard, I could get to those trees. Maybe I could, like, hover gun there from the roofs of the things, but it's hard to do in a hurry when you're, like, worried about where you're landing. Makes a cool noise too. What hit me? Yes, I have noticed they are dividing into smaller units. Thank you. sorry I am not talking during this, but I'm focusing real hard. Alright, should be almost done with the mediums. Before they turn pink, I'll try and get away to some of the trees. Nice, that works, okay. So let's see, they're over there. Wow, they're all like on the beach, huh? I wonder if the beach is a better place for me to be. It's further from coins, but... Ow. What the? Oh shit, I'm out of water. That's what it is. Oh, fuck. Mario. Come on, Mario, we can do this. God, there's so goddamn many of them. kind of just looking for coins right now. Gosh, trying to get away from these guys. Maybe that's the strategy, is like go back and forth so that you're not overwhelmed. I only have one life left, so that's not going to go well. What? I can climb these. Apparently I can climb these. They are all like in the center there. Okay. Is that the last one? Did I do it? Fuck, did I do it? I did it, you guys! Yes! Hotel Delfino, I did it. Did it just automatically clear all the goop for me? That's nice of them. Whee! Shine get! Absolutely safe. That only took 45 minutes. Alright, well. Let's see what's back in here. Serena Beach. The hotel lobby's secret. Is it a murder? A murder most foul? Probably not. Yes. Phew. Waha! Oh shit. That's a water barrel. I probably should not have broke that. I may need that later. It's always sunset here. That's interesting. Ghosts? You want my brother for that. No, I understand your confusion, but Luigi's the one who handles the ghosts. Holy shit, they turn into blocks? What? Is that permanent? That's weird. Alright, are you gonna tell me what I'm supposed to be doing? Okay. I am guessing that what I gotta do is turn the pink ones into blocks and climb. Because this is a Mario game after all. Come on. The camera is not cooperating. I guess I just can't move the camera? Okay, well, I'm on another level. There's that. Watch it. I can't just go up there. Oh, they're closed because it's an emergency, you see. Why can't I... Okay, I have to be below the level of the roof in order for it to let me spin the camera. This is probably going to be a level that I'm not very good at. Whoa. No, what? I thought I did a reverse jump on that. Okay, so I assume I have to get inside the mouth of that totem. And then there'll probably be another platforming level on the other side where they steal my jetpack. No, don't just jump! How was the fuck was that not a reverse jump? Jesus. There we go. No. At least this is like a low pressure because I'm not like dying constantly. Like it's a little bit of a frustration doing the platforming, but just fall in. Okay, that counted. Oh hey, and look, my jetpack was stolen. Who could possibly have predicted? Is this supposed to be a side-scroller? Like, why are you showing this to me on the side? You know what this means! That's right, it's time to save scum. Save state slot 1. Alright. Let's deal with this watermelon. Those things look like Mr. Saturn, don't they? Oh shit! I should have saved on that previous one where I actually did the pulled off that mid-air jump because that was real good. Like that. Save state slot 2. Save state slot 2. I just... Or can I... Yeah, I can. Yeah, so that side-scroller intro was to let me know that this is essentially following rules from, like, old-school Mario games. Like, hey, did you consider maybe you can break blocks? Oh, this looks awful. Save slot 2. Okay, sorry, I was looking at chat. Here we go. Nope. I missed a jump, I guess. Load slot 2. Don't you love it when games like this have checkpoints where you can just restart from? So you don't have to start all the way from the beginning. Nope. Because I love it to the point of making it artificially. It would be a little better if I didn't have to keep, like, switching over to the mouse every time in order to access it, but... I jumped! I hit the jump button. Don't even try and tell me I didn't hit that jump button. For those wondering why I'm not stopping to line up the jumps, in case you missed... come on, I jumped! In case you missed some previous episodes, those sand blocks just disintegrate under me as I go, so I cannot really stop. Phew! File. Save state. Slot 3. Because that looks like I could have taken 2 paths, so I want to make sure I haven't. What? What is this deal? There's no way I can jump that, is there? Especially without my jetpack. Maybe if I get a running start and do like that 3 jump thing? Or I could just fall off. There's also something down there, and maybe I have to like go and mess with whatever that is, but... Okay, let's see what's here. Oh shit! This is that moves. They're like invisiblocks. If I free them, will they come out and form a path? Whoa. Can I, like... No, that does not work. This feels like Catherine all of a sudden. Shit. That was only the second, I think, of the 3 jump sequence. Okay, yeah, that's not good. We should change it. Okay. Oops. Nope. Load 3, not 2. There we go. Okay, so if that's not gonna work, then what's the deal here? I don't have my little water rocket, so I can't do like the sideways jump things. Okay, I can break watermelons. I am really confused about what I'm supposed to be doing here. I feel like the secret is somehow these, like, clear blocks that I can see. But I'm not sure how I would get to them. There's even that other area from below. Oh, they're ice! And they're, like, melting? Can I, like, push the watermelons? No, to form a path, really? But seriously, what the fuck do you expect me to do? If I just squash all the watermelons, will something happen? Watermelons, watermelons. What is your secret? Other than deliciousness. Okay. That's the best time to get a 1-up. I think I just heard myself laughing in Huck's headphones. Which means I must have laughed real loud. Sorry about that. That's good to know, jet lag. Kind of hilarious, but, you know, those things happen. I had not heard that story. Alright, if someone wants to give me like a hint as to what I'm supposed to do here, I would not be averse to that. Are there like some ghost blocks that I should think about? Or something? No, as far as I can tell, you can't break those blocks while you're standing on them. I tried to do my little, like, ground pound thing, and, it seemed to help. Is there something I was supposed to have done earlier or something like that? We are in, it's the Serena Beach level 2, the ghost level. It's like the mystery of the lobby or something like that. They're the lobby's secret. Just tumble down into infinity. I actually don't know what happens with these orange bricks when I jump on them, but nothing. Okay. No, and without the jetpack, I can't correct in midair for those. Like, I can't just, like, scooch off and then back on. Alright, I have at my disposal a bunch of watermelons that I can get rid of, but I can't move forward, as far as I can tell. This thing, which is spinning very slowly. Can I go down the stairs again? Yeah. Here. Okay, so now I'm on the stairs. Okay. There's this thing. Do I have to, like, turn that somehow? If I turn it, is it gonna, like, move this forward like a ship? It's not spinning now, it was. Oh, I see. Ah, I see. Okay. It starts moving forwards once I get on it. Okay, thank you! Thank you, Jetlag. That was really unclear. I don't understand why that was as unclear as it was. Like, normally this game is very good about projecting things. Telling you what you're supposed to do. I think I like this direction better. Save state slot 2. Load state slot 2. Yeah. It's like really... It's a really unclear... Like, this isn't telegraphed anyway. You would think it, if they wanted to show that it, like, proceeds forward, what they should do is make one of those, like, single-line wire paths that it's moving along, that you can see but, like, can't land on. That's, like, doesn't have a collider. Just to indicate, like, hey, this thing has a travel path that moves forward. Because, nope. Hard to jump with shit over your head there. There we go. No! Oh, I was so close! Well, that's good. I mean, I am here to entertain. That is part of the purpose of this. Let's be honest. So if I can be entertaining, that is important. Oh no, I'm also probably gonna have to do all of this in one take because, like, there's not really enough time for me to state save between. But yeah, maybe I can center the camera a little. Might help. Nope, 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 nope. Ah, fuck. Alright. Hang on. We're gonna take a break, because it's a little past 11. And I've been forgetting to take breaks on these. So, yeah, I'll be back in just a couple minutes. See you soon.